Oh boy, where should I start with this? Where should I start, man? Where should I start? Initially, I predicted 2-2 draw for the first leg of the match between Manchester City and Liverpool at Anfield. Like, Manchester City has only defeated Liverpool at their stadium on one occasion in like a long time. So a win wasn't really expected by me, nor by most Manchester City fans, I would like to believe, if they actually know what's going on with City playing at Anfield. And they went there and just started the game horribly, man. Horribly. 3 goals in 31 minutes. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm like, oh my God, like, we're done. We even failed to score. Talking about not even one goal. Not even one goal to say, okay, yeah, we have an away goal and, you know, we can make it easy for us to come back in the second leg because of the away goal rule. It didn't even happen. It didn't happen that way. And I don't even know, if to blame our defenders or the Liverpool forward were just too superior. You know, it's like they just took the game to City and they didn't know how to deal with it. And that seems to be the formula to defeat City this season. You know, because they have been really good. Only, you know, before the Liverpool loss, I think we only lost a handful of times. Twice in the League Cup, I think, and the FA Cup, and not the League Cup, the FA Cup, and then twice in the Champions League, once in the league, maybe like 5 losses. But now it's crazy. We have 2 losses on the bounce versus Liverpool in the first leg of the quarterfinals, and versus Man United, a game in which we should have won. We should have won 2-0 up early in the game to give up that lead to lose 3-2. Embarrassing. What's going on, Man City? What's going on, Man City? We are risking losing 3 games in a row. 3 games in a row. You know, because this clash in the second leg versus Liverpool, it's do or die. It's do or die. It's either come out, play out your skins, win the match, you know what I mean, by a large margin and make it to the Champions League semi-final, or we either gonna lose the game really embarrassingly, and everyone is gonna start laughing at us, saying we can't win the Champions League and money can't buy the Champions League with just like PSG, etc. A lot is on the line. Our, you know, reputation is on the line. You know what I'm saying? We just can't seem to get past the semi-final. I think we made it to the semi-final a season before. Was knocked out by Real Madrid. And last season we only made it to the round of 16. Knocked out by Monaco. Like, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is, man. Like, I don't know if it's selection and the personnel that Pep Guardiola is putting in the 11. I just don't know what it is. But in the second leg, I definitely, I won't put Laporte versus Mohamed Salah if he plays. Like, I think that was one of the biggest mistakes Pep Guardiola could have done. Put Emerick Laporte in left back versus right winger Mohamed Salah. He just destroyed him. And in the first leg, Trent Alexander-Arnold really took care of Leroy Sané, who destroyed him. Absolutely destroyed him in the previous match at Anfield. So I think he did his homework, and he really handled Leroy Sané very well. For the second leg, Jordan Henderson, he will not play. He is banned. And I think he is the only suspension, if I could remember, for the second leg. So we will see Wijnaldum fit in. Could be either Wijnaldum or Emre Can. I don't know if Emre Can is injured, but it could be one of those two guys. I think it's going to be Wijnaldum. So Liverpool team would look like Salah will come back. He will come back. I think he was taken off for precautionary reasons and he didn't take part in the Merseyside derby in which Liverpool drew. Liverpool drew that game, so they're pretty good in terms of morale. You know, third right now in the league, but I think they will drop back to fourth because Tottenham Hotspur has a game in hand. Man United, I think, has a game in hand as well. So they will hold on to fourth for now because Tottenham, well, maybe not because we play Tottenham, so Tottenham maybe could stay third or fourth. Tottenham could stay fourth. But the team for Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold should retain his place. Andrew Robertson also in the fullback positions. Virgil van Dijk and Dejan Lovren should be the center halves. We should see Wijnaldum in the midfield along with James Milner and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Over on the right wing, we should see Salah up top, Firmino, and over on the left, Sadio Mane. Very, very good lineup by Jurgen Klopp. Very, very dangerous lineup. Very, very dangerous. And if they are to score at the Etihad Stadium, like, we're done. We would need to score 5 goals, and I really don't see it happening. Judging from the first leg, I really don't see us scoring 5 goals. And judging from the last match versus Man United, I really don't see us scoring 5 goals in that match. So if City wants to win this, they would need to put the right players on the team. My team would be in the defense, Kyle Walker, and left back. Left back is a tricky choice, guys. It's a tricky choice because I don't want to put Laporte versus Salah and Fabian Delph. I think Delph is the man to put there. I think he is the man to put back in the left back position, and I'll go with Delph. Kompany and Otamendi should be the center halves, but you know, we have a problem with that because these guys are not fast compared to Mane, Firmino, and Salah. They're not fast, and they, you know, could be outran by these 3 speedsters. Fernandinho should be CDM. David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne should be central attacking midfielders. And over on the right, I will play Bernardo Silva. And Aguero should definitely start. Definitely without a doubt. Aguero. And Leroy Sané should play the left wing. Edison in goal. Pep Guardiola, pick the right team, for God's sake. Pick the correct team. Because it's do or die. It's do or die right now, man. Jurgen Klopp has the edge over him, you know. He has won more games versus Pep Guardiola now, so he must be smiling. And you know Jurgen Klopp loves to smile. This rivalry dates back to, you know, the German Bundesliga, Bayern Munich versus Borussia Dortmund. So Liverpool is really taking it to City this season. They have now won 2 of the 3 fixtures they have played versus them, and they have a chance of practically embarrassing us, man, and kicking us out of the Champions League. For the other Champions League matches, guys, Real Madrid versus. Before I do that, what's the scoreline I'm gonna predict for this? I think City is gonna win. I think we're gonna win, but we won't qualify for the semi-finals. I think it could actually be a 2-1 win, 2-0, 3-0, not a 3-0, 3-1, you know, victory. 3-1, 2-1, or 2-0. I'm actually throwing 3 results out there, but I don't think we will lose. Like, we can't lose 3 matches in a row. We definitely can't lose 3 matches in a row. So the other fixtures in the Champions League. Real Madrid versus Juventus. We all know Real Madrid destroyed Juventus at their home stadium in Turin, winning that match 3-0. So that tie is done. That tie is definitely done. Real Madrid would not lose. They will not lose to Juventus by 4-0 or anything like that. 4 goals, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, okay? Ain't happening at all. It ain't happening. If Juventus wins the game, they would still not go through to the semifinals. But Real Madrid, their semifinal place is booked. I think it is booked. And they play Atletico Madrid today in the Madrid derby. So they will rest up key players. Juventus, they defeated Benevento 4-2 in their last fixture. They are currently on top of the Serie A. Well, they would definitely win it ahead of Napoli. Napoli really messed things up again in the Serie A, man. Really, really messed things up. So, Juve versus Real Madrid, second leg. I'm going to say another Real Madrid win. This time, they're going to win it 3-1. 3-1 in the second leg. 3-1. Barcelona versus Roma. Barcelona defeated Roma 4-1 in the first leg, and they will now go to Rome and defeat them again in their backyard. So I'm going to say this time it's going to be, let's say, a 3-1 win for Barcelona, winning the tie 7-2 on aggregate. It's going to be really easy for Barcelona, man. They're really looking good this season on top of La Liga. Roma, I think they are third in Serie A, but they definitely they are no competition right now for Barcelona. So another Barcelona win. They will go on to the semifinals. Guys, could we see El Clasico in the semifinal? That would be crazy, but I think we would rather see that in the finals, you know. Then last but not least, Sevilla plays Bayern Munich. So the first leg ended in a 2-1 win for Bayern Munich. It was not the easiest fixture at all. And this is the only other tie that, you know, we can see a turnaround. I'm not going to count Sevilla out completely, but I think Bayern Munich got this. They will be at their home stadium, and they have been tearing it up in the Bundesliga this season. Runaway leaders already. They will win another title. And Sevilla, they have been up and down this season in La Liga. I think they are 6th or 7th right now. And I think Bayern will go on to win the tie. I think Bayern Munich will win this match 3-1, winning the tie 5-2 on aggregate, go to the semifinals. So right now, the semifinals is looking like Bayern versus Liverpool. And we could see an El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Or we could see Bayern versus Barcelona or Real Madrid and see Liverpool play one of the two Spanish teams. It's going to be awesome. It's really, really going to be awesome in the semifinals. 4 really, really good attacking teams. And, oh, man. Oh, could Manchester City or Sevilla squeeze their way to the semifinals? We just have to wait and see. But, guys, that's all I have for this video. I'm heading to work right now. What are your predictions for all 4 Champions League second leg quarterfinals or quarterfinal second leg matches? I'm going to predict Liverpool to scrape through, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich. What are your predictions? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button. And until next time, guys, peace out. Rich Squad. Don't forget to go check out the World Cup videos, all right? Thank you.